DOM, days on market. How does that impact the buyer's view of your property? What does it mean for your sale? We'll talk about that right now. Hey guys, it's Calvin, your social realtor. I'm back at my Yorkville office at 1300 Bay Street. We're going to do a quick video on days on market. You know, when I send listings to buyers, they review it via email, and there's always a part on the top right that says DOM. It has a number next to it, and it has 1, 2, 3, sometimes 90, 100. It refers to the number of days the property's been on market, but I'm often asked, what is DOM? Days on market. Now, how does this impact? Once I tell my buyers it means days on market, how do they receive the information? How does it impact the seller's property when they do receive it? In truth, the greater the number for days on market, the worse it is from the buyer's perspective. Most buyers are thinking, they want a property that's hot, that's new, and that no one else is able to get. If they've seen that a property's been on the market already, they know that buyers have seen it and they're just not interested. So from a buyer's perspective, they're thinking, oh, well, if it hasn't sold by now, there's probably something wrong with it. When in truth, that may not necessarily be the case. So, you need to maneuver around different buyers differently, and as a listing agent, you need to maneuver around the situation differently when approaching a buyer agent. But we just looked at a listing earlier. Here's one. I'm going through Collab right now. So here's a listing. It's in Mississauga. It's been on the market for 21 days. If I was to send this to my client right now, they would have seen the top and said, 21 days, wow, there's probably something wrong with it. In truth, you need to dig deeper and find out more information, because it could very well be, in fact, an opportunity to steal a listing at a property at a great price. So you look deeper. It could be on the market for a long time, perhaps because it's tenanted and the tenants are not being cooperative. If a tenant isn't being cooperative for showings, then that means no one's really seen it. Even if it's 21 days on the market, I've seen situations where the tenants just not let anybody in. So if you can get in on a property before anyone else has, and it's been on the market for a long time, it's a great opportunity for a buyer to negotiate a cheaper price. So you can get a great deal. Now, from a seller's perspective, if you're managing your listing or looking at it and you're realizing that, whoa, your days on market is tallying up, you need to be involved with your listing agent and find out a strategy, maybe every 30, 60, 90 days, develop something new, because at some point you're reaching a number where people know it's not just a tenant issue. There's something wrong. You've been on the market for way too long. So speak with your agent. As a rule of thumb for me, if I'm not able to advise my sellers as to why we're delayed, then something is definitely wrong and we need to scale back, maybe take it off the market to figure it out. I have a few videos on what's probably wrong with your listing. You can visit that as well. But the truth is, days on market is a great thing to manage from a listing agent perspective as a seller. And it's a great thing to review from a buyer's perspective. Do not disregard any listing because it's 100 days on the market or 50 days. It needs to be looked into further. And your buyer agent can do that. And they should do that, because there are fantastic opportunities out there, guys. And I would love for you to have one of them.